My name is Lynn Scott, and I'm the Relocation Director with Greenwood King Properties, and I work with fabulous leading RE network. And today you're going to hear from 4 of our agents who have entrusted me with their referrals. They have some amazing stories to share with you, and I encourage you to give me an opportunity to work hard for your referral. Remember, coming or going, we make relocation easy.
So this outgoing referral I've actually known for quite some time. I do quite a bit of charity work here in Houston, and she actually lived in Dallas but is highly involved in this nonprofit organization. So she comes into Houston all the time for our events and functions and things like that. So I've known her for years but didn't necessarily know that she was in a real estate transaction at the time. But whenever it didn't go so well, she reached out to me, and that's how we got her involved in the leading RE referral program from Houston to Dallas.
So my referral is a longtime friend. I knew he owned a ranch in Oklahoma. It was a definite showplace, and for personal reasons, he was debating whether to sell the property. He definitely had an emotional attachment to the property. During the conversation, I asked him if he had an agent. Not only did he not have an agent, he was not familiar with any local brokers or agents. Then it clicked. I usually associate my ability to refer LRE with outgoing or incoming clients to my own home city. In this case, it was neither. However, I knew that I could refer globally, so I explained the LRE system to him, and he accepted.
This referral was a past client I'd sold a couple of homes to on Robin Hood Street in West U. One that lived in, and the other one was adjacent, and they'd bought that one and leased it out. So about a year ago, they moved to Key Biscayne, Florida. I leased the other house out for them, and initially they leased in Key Biscayne to get an idea about the neighborhoods there and where they wanted to live. So while discussing the lease with Max, he mentioned that they're considering buying near Miami in the Coconut Grove area. I asked Max, would they like to check into agents there and I could refer them a good one? He said, yeah.
I was checking in with one of my previous clients, and she mentioned she met someone. I asked her several questions about him and how they met and when I could get to meet him. So she said that he had to sell his house before he could move down here. So I asked her where his house was and a little bit about it. And I told her I was available if he had any questions about the selling process or if he needed a referral for an agent. She passed on my information and he called me. I contacted Lynn, and she found a great agent for him. He checked in with me from time to time with questions, and the process was extremely smooth. His home closed about 3 weeks ago, and I received a nice check for making the connection and being available for any questions.
I can't say enough good things about our referral department and the matchmaking process. You know, the agent that she was matched with was basically me, but in Dallas. So obviously, you know, how I work and, you know, my personality, that's what she was drawn to in coming to me for help. But obviously I can't be in Dallas at the same time, so we just basically found my clone and matched her perfectly with that agent.
Well, my client did wonder how Greenwood King could benefit him in Oklahoma, where we were not licensed to sell real estate. I explained the process to him. I also explained that I could provide an independent, objective view of the marketing and selling of the ranch. After much research, which I like to refer to as learning about ranches 101, I educated myself on soil, elevations, grasses, ponds, stocked lakes, fish, fencing, and cattle. We then came up with a price point. From my client's perspective, the referral process and matching process was excellent. My client could not have been more pleased with the choice of the local broker.
So with that yes, I contacted Lynn Scott and advised her of my client's target area of Coconut Grove. Lynn came back in a couple of days with 2 proposed realtors, a man and a woman. She provided their bios, which I of course reviewed and checked into their websites. Both appeared highly qualified. So I sent them to my clients for them to choose their preference.
My clients have been very happy with the agents that have been matched with them. Only one time has an agent and the client not matched well. Lynn was quick to get my client set up with another agent that was more in line with what the client was looking for in an agent.
So like I had mentioned earlier, this outgoing referral was basically had her home on the market previously, and it was on for about 6 months and had basically no traffic whatsoever. But once we placed her with our match through Leading RE, the house sold within 2 days.
The ranch was listed in December 2016. We had several offers, the first one coming 2 days after the listing date. He came real close to signing that contract. After much discussion, he passed on the offer. A few more offers came through, still short of what he was wanting. Again, after a lot of discussion, he countered back for a higher price, as well as taking the cattle, the gun collection, and heavy equipment out of the contract. They accepted the counter, and the seller was able to sell the cattle, guns, and the equipment separately, putting him right at his price point. From listing to closing, it was approximately 4 months. The referral fee was over $50,000.
They selected Riley. Riley grew up in Coconut Grove. He has a very successful real estate team there. And after looking for several months and waiting out a price reduction or two, he represented them in purchasing a home. He periodically updated me during the process, and they closed last Monday on a $5 million home.
My most recent referral was for a listing about $550,000. My check as the referring agent was for over $4,000. Not bad for making a connection and being supportive during the process.
So the recommendations that I would have through Leading RE would be basically to everybody, my friends, my families, even other colleagues. I just have had such a stellar experience with Leading RE, and just the care and the detail that goes into matching our clients that we care for so much, and the care that goes into them once they're placed with the other agents in the other cities is just fantastic. I can't say enough good things about it.
Yes, I would absolutely recommend LRE. I really did not have the appreciation for the referral process until I was involved with selling a property outside of my area. I realized that we can provide a valuable service to clients anywhere. Lynn made this a very easy process, and everyone was pleased with how she stayed involved throughout the entire transaction.
Needless to say, I'm blown away and totally committed to Leading RE referral and the process. I'm recommending it to you.
Absolutely. With so many inexperienced part-time agents, you definitely want your friends and family to have an experienced, dependable, ethical, and full-time professional agent. Through the Leading RE network, you will be guaranteed a great agent.
So basically, acquiring more outgoing referrals, real estate's a conversation that everybody has all the time, and whether you're at a party, at church, wherever you are, real estate always comes up in conversation. If somebody's moving somewhere, somebody has a friend that's moving somewhere, you just subtly say, hey, we have connections and we have this amazing network that we can put you in touch with somebody like us in Dallas or in Los Angeles or Seattle. So wherever they're going, we can always help them, and I always work that into a conversation whenever the opportunity arises, which has been highly successful.
Well, I'm going to start thinking outside of the box. I need to stop thinking about what I can't do and concentrate on what I can do. There are numerous opportunities I walk away from all the time. I'm going to start thinking globally. Personally, to date, this was my largest commission, and it was from a referral.
Now, I'll always discuss LRE referral services when I have clients or friends moving away from Houston. It's easy to introduce, and the results can be terrific for your clients and yourself. We want the best for our clients, and this means helping them find the best possible representation for their important home purchase decision.
In my weekly calls to my past and present clients, I will ask them about their friends or family moving anywhere in the U.S. or even internationally. The earlier we can find out about a move, the better chance we have of helping them make that connection.